Hi, Juan Milanes on behalf of the law offices of Juan Milanes, 703-880-4881. And today's question is, Juan, how do I pick a bankruptcy attorney? If you've gone through the process of deciding that bankruptcy is necessary in your particular case, there are some questions that we would suggest that you have ready to go when you go to talk to potential attorneys to represent you. First and foremost, don't pick the attorney by cost, which is the cheapest attorney. Generally speaking, most attorneys that are bankruptcy attorneys are not going to vary that much in cost. Some might be a little more expensive, some might be a little less expensive, but you have to keep in mind this is a federal court that you're going to be proceeding before, and there are criminal penalties. If the U.S. trustee or the bankruptcy court understands that you're committing fraud or that you are trying to hide assets or otherwise misuse the bankruptcy procedures. So it's very important that you get someone who is competent in the law who can help you through the bankruptcy process. Now, the first question that you should ask any attorney is, are you a member of the bankruptcy court? Clearly, if they're not a member of the bankruptcy court, there's not going to be a lot that they can do to assist you with your bankruptcy petition. The next part is, how many cases have they filed in the last year? If someone has only filed 3 or 4 cases in the last year, that might be a red flag that bankruptcy is not really their major area of practice, and they're not necessarily up to date on the latest developments in bankruptcy law. Are they a member of the National Association of Consumer Bankruptcy Attorneys or of their bankruptcy division of their local or state bar? May be an indicator as to the level of competency that they hold each year in terms of continuing legal education in the area of bankruptcy. If they file cases on a regular basis, or if they've given you a number of cases that they filed in bankruptcy court, how many of those were successful? How many of those got a discharge order versus how many were dismissed by the court, and why? Clearly, if someone's filed 10 bankruptcy cases, but 4 or 5 of them were dismissed, and you didn't receive a discharge order, which is the whole point of bankruptcy, why is that? If the person doesn't have a good reputation for being successful in obtaining discharge orders, that might be a big red flag for you not to go forward with that individual. And then finally, if there's an adversary proceeding, or if somebody files a motion to dismiss your bankruptcy petition, if a creditor is challenging you, what's the attorney going to do for you? Generally speaking, adversary proceedings are not part of the regular bankruptcy process. So, does the attorney have experience in bankruptcy litigation? Do they know how to respond to an adversary proceeding? And how much is that going to cost if they have to file a response to such a motion? If the person does bankruptcy on a regular basis, he should be able to answer all of these questions and more fairly quickly and be responsive to you. Again, this is Juan Milanes on behalf of the law offices of Juan Milanes, 703-880-4881. Have a great day.